welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal. This is In My Own World Tarot. And this is the next 48 reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever you have a heavy Gemini placement. Welcome to the vortex. We have now entered into Gemini retrograde, Mercury retrograde, right? And so for the sign of Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, it's a heavy energy because it is your ruling planet, has slowed down. And this season, this Mercury retrograde in particular, it has slowed down in our planet, our opposite side planet, which is Jupiter, Sagittarius energy. And so it's bad enough that we already stay up in our mind about impulsive decisions we made in the past. These will be coming back to you in this time period. So what that wants you to do, it wants you to reflect on past impulsive decisions that you made and make sure that you, because it will present itself again in this time period, whatever a quick impulsive decision you made, and really vamp it. And was it right? Was it wrong? What did you learn from it? And then in a couple of days, about around the 21st, 22nd, Mercury retrograde moves from Sagittarius energy to Capricorn energy. And so what that energy is going to reflect for us, especially Mercurial energy, is where are your morals and boundaries? Where did you waver on them? Where did you step over on the line on yourself? Because it's going to present itself again for you in this next 3 weeks of this Mercury retrograde. Where can you tighten up on your boundaries? Where can you loosen up on your boundaries? Where could you make a different decision in regards to your moral compass is what's going to be happening here, right? Right. So if you're new to my channel, I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you are returning, thank you so much for returning and trust me with your energy. I greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into your reading and see what's going on with you for the next 48. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Gemini placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to the Gemini as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well, and please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. If somebody could timestamp, reading starts at 2 minutes and 28 seconds. If you're new to my channel, I break up my Gemini next 48 readings by decan or decan, depending on your pronunciation, decan or decan. First decan or decan of Gemini is May 21st to May 31st, second being June 1st to June 10th, and the third being June 11th to June 21st. Cuspers, you are included. Taurus, Gemini cuspers, Cancer, Gemini cuspers. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to see, like, what is it that you need to learn in this Mercury retrograde? Like, what's happening? Okay. So first decan, what is the first decan? What's going to happen with them in this Mercury retrograde, being that it started today? Let's see. So first decan, you guys got Jupiter return benefits the Chariot. Okay. So this is from the Black Moon Astrology Tarot deck that I have. So this is also a Chariot card. So where this talks about this card, right? With this, is talks about future and where you may need to rewrite. So a lot of this is like rewriting what your future goals are. And that's another good thing about this Mercury retrograde, is because it's setting you up for a more prosperous 2024, because it's letting you reflect over past events and representing it to you. So in 2024, baby, you ain't got no choice but to win. All right. So anyways, move forward. So first decan Gemini is telling you to, where is it that you could put in more effort, and where was it, instead of, because it's like there's a goal that you didn't reach this year that you could have reached this year if you would have put in more effort and if you would have re-strategized. So they're asking you to look at that first decan of Gemini. And then also at the bottom of the deck, you have here the Grand Cross Provoker, which is like the Nine of Wands energy. Where did you procrastinate from? Where did you get frustrated? Where did you get short-tempered at this year? They want you to look at that in this Mercury retrograde, okay? But also, as a bonus, we're going to still see what the mess is, or what other things you need to know in the next 48. So that's what you need to look at during Mercury retrograde. What else does the first decan need to look at in the next 48? What's going on in the next 48? Just give me a general message. You guys got false mask, competition, Awakening. Yeah, man. Some of y'all gonna start learning how to deal with the people who are around you who are fake as hell in a different type of way. In a different type of way. And you're gonna keep it to yourself. But you're gonna start seeing who the snakes are. Some of y'all need to cut y'all grass, if you get what I mean, real low. You need to go get you a new lawnmower because some of y'all grass is too high. Y'all got snakes, mice, rats, all types of stuff in there because your grass is too high. All right. What about the second decan of Gemini? And some of y'all like, girl, my grass is low. Then you need a new lawnmower because somebody done slid it up in there. They got a new species of snakes. You ain't know? They keep making different shots. You think they're not going to make different species of animal? And I'm using that in metaphorically speaking. You see what I'm saying? Moving forward. Second decan of Gemini. What is it that the second decan of Gemini, June 1st to June 10th, what is it that they're going to need to work on during Mercury retrograde, or what will be revealed for them? Ooh, you guys got Aries energy. As we know right now, the North Node in Aries is currently in retrograde. I believe it goes direct, actually very soon. But when you talk about this energy, we're talking about Mars energy. So you may want to take a look at your Mars placement. And then when you're talking about Mars energy, you're also talking about the first house, which is your rising sign. So what they really want you to look at is how you show up and what you allow people to see and to know about you. Also, when you're talking about your first house, it talks about something about your stature too, like how you're built. So a lot of you may be during Mercury retrograde, maybe going back to like a hair color or a certain haircut or a hairstyle that really suited your face, and you thought you wanted to change or change something about you, and you're going to go back to an old way of being or how you show up for other people, because the first house is how you present yourself. It's not necessarily who you are, such as your sun sign, but it's how you present yourself. And so a lot of you are going to be making a drastic change when you talk about this Mars energy, which is like Emperor energy. It's a drastic change here that's coming, but it's something that you've already done that you need to step back into to really be your true authentic self here. Okay. Then at the bottom of the deck, ooh, you got Void Course of the Moon here. So this card, when we're talking about Mercury retrograde and we're talking about the Black Moon astrology deck, the Void Course of the Moon is a particular part of the moon phase where divine intervention takes place, where the universe and your spirit guides, they come together, step in and be like, okay, we're going to stop you right here before you fuck up and do something stupid. So this is going to be happening. So a lot of you are going to definitely going to feel the effects of what Mercury retrograde can do in regards to delays and telephone outages and emails not coming through on time. But it's all for your highest good, because there may be something you rush into, especially with that Mars energy coming out, that you don't need to. So expect a lot of detours, delays happening for you, second decan of Gemini in Mercury retrograde. Okay, so let's see here. What else can they happen? Let's talk about the next 48 though. What's happening in the next 48 for the second decan of Gemini? Somebody has an accent, because I never say decan. What's that? It's from somewhere up north somewhere. I'm originally from up north, but I've been in Florida since like forever. But I'm originally from Pennsylvania and Virginia. My dad was in the military. Too much information? Yes. All right. Anyway, move forward. My crumb snatcher laughing at me. He was like, yeah, hush. All right, so you got separation. Competition. What is with this competition? Awakening. Ooh. So we're starting to see an overall theme for the Gemini collectively, that either you're going to start noticing you stand above the competition, or there's something like somebody's going to say an awakening. You're starting to see where you differ from others. I don't necessarily think as though it may be a competition. So I'll give y'all a side story, quick story example. I had to start going into the office the other day, and lady was going through all types of stuff with her kids and everything like that, and I was just like, and this, you makes more than me or whatever, and I'm like, I don't have none of these problems. And I was just sitting there like, and a lot of you guys are going to start realizing that people can really be jealous of you. That I'm really seeing the example, like people can really envy your life, and they have way more than you materially, and they can really still envy your life because of your spirit and because of your happiness. People really do envy that. And I was like, well, I thought, I hear the saying all the time, but you never really believe stuff until you actually see it in person. You know what I mean? And you're like, dang, I'm sitting here eating my, I had, the little dollar chicken salad that comes with the crackers, eating that for lunch. Because I was like, I ain't spending no money, baby. But I was like, but I'm happy as heck because it's my favorite snack anyways. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're going to start seeing that by you being on some type of spiritual journey and you really seeing the being high vibing, how others may try to put themselves in competition, but you can't put yourself in competition with someone who's truly happy, who's truly always in the pure intention, who's always on a high vibration. There is no competition with that because number one, you don't see anybody else's happiness. You don't see anyone else's sadness. All you can see is your own because you're, no pun intended, in your own world, in your own lane at all times. So it's like, I don't even see what you're doing. I see what I'm doing and I'm happy. I don't see what you're doing. A lot of you are going to start seeing that in the next 48. So there's that. Move forward. It's crazy. People be jealous of the like craziest stuff. You're like, what the heck? Anyways, let's move on to the third decan of Gemini. You can dance. You can jive. Were you singing that? Oh. Was I singing that? Was I singing that before this live or after? Or during? I don't even remember. Wait, did I just jump timelines? Let me come back into the video. Yes, this is real life. This is live, by the way. Somebody in the comments tried to get me up to talk about, she recorded this in June, baby. I'm always live. More than likely, I'm live because I don't like to put in the little tags in the YouTube studio. So more than likely, I'm going to be live. So touch your nose. Anyways, third decan of Gemini. You guys got solar eclipse energy. Now, we are not in a solar eclipse. This is just the card. Okay? So, at the end, everybody stay on so I can say hey to y'all. I don't want to interrupt the reading and start saying hey to people. All right, so you got solar eclipse energy, which is the Two of Wands in the regular tarot deck. When we talk about the Two of Wands in the regular tarot deck, your Two of Wands talks about things that you thought about going forward with that you didn't. So you are definitely going to be feeling the energy of Mercury retrograde. But when you talk about solar eclipse energy, you're talking about like crisis and relocation. A lot of you put off some type of move or some type of travel earlier this year, possibly 2 months ago, if not 2 years ago, or something about like earlier this year, or February. But with fire energy here, the Two of Wands, it's like Aries season. Some of you were supposed to move jobs, or get a new car earlier this year, 2 years ago, or something like that. And you're going to reconsider this in this next 3 weeks of Mercury retrograde, or they're asking you to. Remember, all of this, when we talk about tarot and we talking about your birth chart and you're talking about anything metaphysic, anything astrology wise, anything spiritual, you're dealing with energy, it's all on how you decide to handle it. I can tell you all day and predict things for you all day, but you control the energy of how you move and what the energy that is given to you in regards to your birth chart, in regards to a reading. You control that energy at the end of the day. And that's just what it is. Because a lot of you, some people ask me all the time, like, how come you don't, they always wonder like readers and stuff, why we're not millionaires and stuff like that. If we know, we don't, real spiritualists, we have no damn idea what's going on. I don't pull tarot. I have no clue. I could not tell you. No idea. I don't even remember what underwear I wore yesterday. Yes, I do, because I was mad because I couldn't find my frozen ones. So there, that happened. But usually I have no idea about me. I can tell you about you, but it's still all in retrospect of what you decide and how you decide to move. Okay, so I want you to keep that in mind when you watch any reading, because my purpose and the reason why I have this channel, business, or whatever, is seriously to hopefully help you get on the right path. And I don't want to mislead you, but a lot of predictions do come to pass because a lot of you are in your highest vibration. Well, a lot of times when you get these readings, these tarot readings, or you get a birth chart, you're in your highest vibration, so that's why they come to pass. A lot of times things don't resonate and they don't come to pass because that may be some shadow work that you may need to do for yourself. So just think about that as well before you go out there and say, oh, there, it doesn't resonate. It wasn't for me. Da-da-da. How are you feeling right then when you're saying negative things like that, negative connotations? You're in a negative space. So what would come to you, anything to manifest, any good things to resonate for you if you're in a negative mind space? You see what I'm saying? So, yes. All right, so anyways, third decan Gemini. You guys got third house, which went me into my rant that I just went into because we're talking about mercurial energy, and we know Gemini rules the third house. Gemini also rules your siblings, also rules your neighbors. So a lot of you here need to go back, or it's going to be having conversations with possibly somebody, an old roommate, or something about your living situation, somebody that used to live around you, and there's a conflict that hasn't been resolved that's definitely going to come back up during Mercury retrograde. Y'all need to handle that. All right. What is happening in the next 48 for Gemini? Let's see. What's happening in the next 48 for Gemini? What is happening in the next 48 for Gemini? Third decan. Let's see. You guys got frustration. Ooh. Bigger picture. Anticipation. Information. So some of you are waiting on some information to come in, but it's like the reason why the information hasn't hit you yet because your guys want you to see something from a different angle before they give you this news. What is it that they need to see from a different angle? Like they want you to take a look at something before. So a lot of you could be wanting a job or something like that, or wanting somebody to come talk to you, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And it's like, it's not coming. And it's like, you know it's coming. You could feel it coming, but it's not coming yet. And it's flaring up your anxiety. Why is that? Wheel of Fortune ain't going to come till Capricorn season anyway. 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Because if you were to start whatever this is right now, or if it would come to you right now, you would not have your shit together in order for you to really be in it how you need to. You're not going to be able to reciprocate your time, energy, and effort into it if it was given to you right now. If you are completely honest with yourself. If something was given to you right now, a new job, you started tomorrow, would you be able to dedicate 100% effort? If a new person was given to you right now, and the mindset that you're in of this frustration and anxiety, would you be able to give your 100% highest vibration to that connection? The answer is no. For some of you, like I said, don't take if it doesn't resonate. For some of you, you wouldn't be able to because you're still stuck in your mind, the Hangman and the Queen of Swords, about how it is you want to move and what is your moral compass. What do I think about? What is it that I want? Some of you don't even know what you want, but you want something to come in, but you really don't know what you want. So it's like, we're not going to give you shit, says the universe, your ancestors, spirit guides, until you actually sit down and figure out what it is that you want. That's why it's taking so long. Reason why I say that, the 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Hermit and the 8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Some of you need to sit down and talk to God, talk to yourself, talk to the other twin, and you need to do a vision board or a list about what it is that you truly, truly want. Right? Connect. You need to connect. Okay? So, Gemini, that has been your reading for the next 48. Let me go to the chat. Let's see who's up in here. Who's up in here with me tonight? What up, Tony? TT's up in here. Talk about let's get a drink. Y'all didn't invite me. Y'all disrespectful. Who else is in here? Danny. Hey, Danny. Hey, Eb, Unique Butterfly. Hey, Bonnie. Who else is in here? Hey, Desiree. I mean, how y'all what? So y'all setting up drinks and stuff. Y'all didn't, this is the disrespect. I'm finna go. Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you so much. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. Don't forget to like us and subscribe on your way out. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.